something that many people don't understand. They don't understand the nature of the rider and the bike as a whole system, how it works. You see, the wheels that are connected to the ground, they're moving up and down all the time independently, okay? And then that makes the bike pivot around the foot pegs, right? It actually slightly pivots all the time. So the foot pegs is the pivot point, but the only thing that can allow the bike to pivot freely is if you're unlocked in your arms and you allow the handlebars to move up and down freely as the bike is pivoting and moving around all the time. A lot of riders, they're riding really tight and then they just think, oh, motocross is the hardest sport in the world and it's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be any harder than it should be. You don't have to make it any harder for yourself than it should be, right? To make it easy for yourself, learn correct technique, loosen up in your arms when you're riding, especially if the traction is good. Of course, if you're riding sand tracks, you need to invest some energy in gently pulling the handlebars all the time to transfer some weight to the rear wheel and to make the front wheel light. But that's kind of a special case. Most tracks with dirt have good traction and you don't have to do that. So regarding looseness and tightness in the body when you're on the bike riding, there's also a reason why I did this split line on my drawing. You see, the upper body I made blue with the upper part of the back from here and up. And then the lower part of the core I made red with the legs also being red. And the reason I did that is to signify that when you're standing up and riding, the lower body is actually where you're putting in most of the effort with tightness here, and you're working with your legs, you're squeezing with the legs onto the bike, so you're creating a strong connection to the bike. Okay, so you're not being lazy with your lower body, but you should actually focus on being as effortless and loose with the upper body. Okay, so that's what, ironically, most beginners, they do this the exact opposite. And this is pretty funny for a coach actually to observe, but I'm doing my best to teach people to understand this, because most beginners, they are riding really tight and tense with the arms, and then they have absolutely zero connection with the legs to the bike, except for the gravity pushing down in the foot pegs, of course, right? But there's no like sense of connection or gripping the bike for most beginners, but there's a whole lot of connection up here where it should actually be loose and unlocked. So I hope you like that explanation of my drawing. Give it a like if you did, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. To watch the full version of my advanced riding videos and support the development of this channel, click the join button below and become a member. And thereby you will get access to exclusive videos where I go through the most advanced skill levels and also explaining things from a physics standpoint, because I have a background in science and thereby studying physics, so I'm able to explain actual riding technique and the mechanics of riding, also bike setup, in a way that you don't see on many other channels. Also, I share my own step-by-step methods on how I track my own progress and riding technique development. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a member and clicking the join button. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I developed my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO, working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.